In the shadow of the Cold War, the world's most powerful nations waged battles not just on the front lines but in the dark alleys of espionage and sabotage. This is the story of Operation Mongoose, a covert campaign to dismantle communism in the Americas, where ideals clashed and ethics were left behind. April 1961. The Bay of Pigs invasion had just ended in disaster. Fidel Castro's forces had triumphed, cementing his hold on Cuba and embarrassing the United States. For President John F. Kennedy, this failure was unacceptable. A new strategy was needed, one that would strike from the shadows.
We shall oppose any foe to ensure the survival and the success of liberty.
In November 1961, Operation Mongoose was born. Overseen by Attorney General Robert F. Kennedy and led by Edward Lansdale, a veteran of psychological warfare, the operation sought to cripple Castro's regime through sabotage, economic warfare, and assassination attempts.
The objective is to help Cubans overthrow the communist regime from within and establish a government more compatible with U.S. interests.
Mongoose operatives used unconventional and often ruthless tactics. Factories were bombed, sugar exports were sabotaged, and plans were made to poison Cuban officials. The CIA trained Cuban exiles in guerrilla warfare, promising to arm an uprising. Among the most infamous aspects of Operation Mongoose were the assassination attempts on Fidel Castro. From a poisoned cigar to an exploding seashell, the plans were as audacious as they were absurd. Yet Castro survived them all, mocking the CIA in public.
They cannot kill ideas with bombs or cigars.
As Operation Mongoose intensified, so did Soviet support for Cuba. In October 1962, the world teetered on the brink of nuclear war during the Cuban Missile Crisis. While Operation Mongoose did not directly cause the crisis, its provocations escalated tensions to a breaking point.
The operation was a Cold War chess move, but the stakes were global annihilation.
By late 1962, Operation Mongoose had lost momentum. The Cuban Missile Crisis led to a tacit agreement between the US and the Soviet Union: no more invasions of Cuba. With Kennedy's assassination in 1963, the operation faded into history. Operation Mongoose remains a cautionary tale of Cold War brinkmanship. It revealed the lengths nations would go to control the geopolitical chessboard, often ignoring the human cost.
Mongoose was a failure in execution, but it's a stark reminder of the dangers of covert operations and the ethical dilemmas they pose.
In the end, Operation Mongoose did not topple Castro or end communism in Cuba, but its shadow lingers in the annals of history, a symbol of a world divided and the hidden battles fought in the name of freedom.